Alright, so Overwatch 2 retail patch notes, March 18th, 2025. So we went through this in the blog post. The Seraphim collab. Once again, they're bringing goats back for a limited time, new mythic weapon for Widow, but we're here to discuss about the hero updates in Season 15 and mid-Season 15 of Overwatch 2. Let's dive right into this. Hero updates. We're going to start with tanks. Deep wounds. Extended wound duration from 0.25 to 0.5 seconds. Developer comments. Increasing the duration of deep wounds to ensure that Jungle Queen can maintain wounds even longer on enemies she's actively targeting. So she's going to have a bit of an easier time. Ramatra. Prolonged barrier. Now additionally increases the size of the void barrier by 25%. An additional element has been added to prolonged barrier to enable Ramatra to control a larger area and provide effective cover with the shield. Oh wow. So Ramatra is going to get a bigger shield with a prolonged barrier perk. Honestly, a lot of times I feel like whenever you see Ramatra shield, you just like stop shooting it. Because you're going to be like, it's so tanky, it's going to disappear in a couple of seconds. But now with this, okay. Reinhardt. Crusader's Resolve. Passive regeneration trigger rate increased from 50% to 75%. And Shield Slam cooldown reduced from 8 to 6 seconds. So you can slam faster with this perk. We're making improvements to several of Reinhardt's perks to increase their usability in various situations. So they just made Reinhardt's perks stronger. Roadhog. Hog Toss. Now also increases the damage of Pigpen by 25%. Ooh. The increased throw distance modifies how Roadhog can use Hog Toss. Adding a damage increase component will make Pigpen more effective even when not utilizing the throw distance. Okay, so so bro can throw this even further, but now he can throw it closer to, like, he can throw it closer, he can throw it further, and this is just like the buffed part of it. So this is literally like, it's not necessarily, you don't go for Hog Toss. This should just rename this to Buffed Pigpen. I'm curious about how much damage this does, honestly. I'm super curious about how much damage this does. So definitely he's going to be painful to deal against if he finds you one by one. So tanks up until now kind of got like some big buffs with perks. Okay, Winston. Short Circuit. Ally transfer cost reduction increased from 33% to 50%. Short Circuit is being adjusted to improve its effectiveness in specific matchups against deployables such as barriers or turrets. The Winston buff text is wrong, but it just means the deployables take more damage. Okay, so TLDR, deployables will take more damage. If you play Winston, you're gonna be able to zap the Torbjorn turret and the SimTP faster. Wrecking Ball. Ally transfer cost reduction increased from 33% to 50%. Okay, it's the same notes over here. So this is a small bug. Short Circuit, TLDR, you're going to be able to like focus this faster with Winston. With Wrecking Ball, transfer efficiency, ally transfer cost reduction increased from 33% to 50%. The transfer cost is being reduced to amplify the value of shields when given to allies. So this is it for the tank changes. And seems like they're going to be a little bit stronger. I can't wait for Reinhardt to just shield bash me nonstop every 6 seconds in teamfights. And also Hog with this one, they should just rename Hog Toss to just buffed up Pigpen, honestly. Because the purpose of this perk is to be able to throw the Pigpen further, right? To throw the Pigpen further. And now you're just going to increase the damage of it, so there's no point in even wanting to throw it further. It's just like buffed Pigpen. Damage. Let's move on. Self-repair now has a resource required to heal. Adding a resource meter will control Bastion's healing ability, ensuring more balanced gameplay and fair engagements with low damage output heroes. So he's gonna have a resource. He had a resource on self-repair a while ago, and now they're re-adding it from what I see. Cassidy. Past noon. Ultimate charge refund increased from 30% to 40%. Increasing past noon's refund aims to improve High Noon and its zoning capabilities, adding incentive to change how the ultimate is used. So, okay, fine. I mean, it's High Noon. So, TLDR is you're going to hold your ultimate with this perk until the last second, and then you're going to get 40% refunded instead of 30%. So, you're going to be able to use it again to zone them out or as a faster reload, faster than before with this. So, Small buff, I would say, for Cassidy. Genji, what is happening to Genji? What am I seeing here? Acrobatics. Now also resets double jump on wall climb, so extra mobility. Meditation. Healing increase from 25 to 35 health per second. Okay. Blade twisting. Duration after an elimination to trigger bonus damage increase from 6 to 10 seconds. Bonus damage is now dealt over 1 second instead of 2 seconds, so higher burst. The utility of Genji's perks, such as acrobatics and blade twisting, has been limited due to their specific use cases. We have improved the conditions of these perks and increased the healing of meditation to align it with the major perks. Okay. Okay. Genji did not need this. It still doesn't seem that great. 35 HP only. No, chat. It is what it is. It is what it is with a Genji. May. No longer increases cooldown of Ice Wall, the Permafrost. The cooldown increase for Permafrost has been removed to ensure it does not create negative impact for Ice Wall. Farah. We're increasing the amount of converted shields to enhance Farah's self-sufficiency when Helix Shields is selected. Converted shields increased from 75 to 125? This is... Wait. So she's getting 125 shields instead of 75? Genji Farah meta? Reaper. Diag triggers. Recovery time reduced from 0.9 to 0.7 seconds. The recovery time change will allow Reaper to weave primary fire shots between uses of Diag trigger, reducing the friction of using this ability. So more fluidity. Soldier 76. Stem pack. Cast time reduced from 0.4 to 0.15 seconds. Stem pack anti-heal is now cleansable. Reducing Stimpak's cast time will make it more responsive, allowing use during combat without dramatically affecting shooting uptime. Sombra. Stack overflow. Range penalty reduced from 30% to 15%. White Hat hack is now uninterruptible from damage when healing allies. Yo! Improving Sombra's major perks to ensure they're providing value without heavily impacting her core gameplay. I tried some support Sombra, and I was trying to do this, and I was like, bro, I want to be able to fully cast this. Now an actual support, and that was getting a lot of damage too. Oh, wow. Like, the damage was just canceling this. Curious to see if this is going to be viable. I like it. Torbjorn. Deploy target. Base health reduced from 250 to 225. Target damage reduced from 13 to 12. I mean, Torb was pretty good. Craftsman now additionally increases deploy target base health by 25%. So TLDR, the Craftsman part will just buff it up, while deploy target, the target is a little bit weaker. Torbjorn's target has become difficult to deal with when paired with his major perks. The base statistics of deploy target are being reduced, and some power is being reallocated to the minor perk Craftsman. Tracer. Quantum Entanglement. Overhaul duration increased from 3.5 to 6 seconds. Increasing duration gives players additional time to take advantage of the overhealth after recalling. Support coming up. Okay, the Genji ones look pretty scary though, I'll be honest with you. Nobody using that. Maybe they just want a new perk to be used for Tracer. Maybe that's their plan. They just want like a new perk to be used for Tracer. So they're just buffing the other ones. Okay, let's check out supports. You know, so from what I'm seeing is some pretty big changes here and there. And for supports, what if they're just going to be nerfing them? That would be classic. Support, Baptiste. Automated healing. Healing per shot is increased from 25 to 30. Okay, this is like when you use window, the automated healing part. An assault burst, attack speed increased from 20% to 30%. Ooh. Increasing assault burst attack speed to balance its loss of instant healing. Also, boosted automated healing as its current effectiveness is low for an ultimate perk. I want to test this out. I want to see how much this change is, how it feels like in game. This one, I think I'm going to go with automated healing anyway. Assault Burst, though, will help you out in duels, definitely. Let's see. Brig. Barrier Restoration. After shield bashing, Brig gains 30% movement speed for 1.5 seconds. Barrier Restoration now grants increased movement speed, offering Brigitte additional options when she is unable to use Shield Bash on opponents. Because this one is the one that is tied, I think, if I remember correctly, to Shield Bashing an enemy. So right now you can just like Shield Bash with this, not land it, and then you can just reposition faster because you have 30% movement speed for 1.5 seconds. Interesting. So Brig has, with this perk, she'll have her own self-speed boost, I would say. Ilagi, please. Ilagi's perks were please, do really well with Ilagi. Ilagi, Solo Rifle. Weapon recharging is no longer paused while using quick melee. Okay, hear me out. I don't even know why this was in the first place. Even on Ilagi's release and stuff. This should have not been in the first place. I don't know, it's very clunky. It's good that they changed this. This is more of a quality of life one, I would say. Summer Solstice. Additionally, provides 30% increased attack speed while Captive Sun is active. This is one of the major perks, if I remember correctly. Wait. Increasing the power of Summer Solstice for more effective use of her ultimate ability and improve flight time. This is the one in which you can fly for longer, stuff like that. The ultimate one. You can shoot faster. I mean... Okay, does it also recharge faster? That's my first question. Does it also recharge faster and stuff? Or I'm going to charge shots and I'm just going to tickle the enemies and I'm going to miss more shots anyway while in the sky? I don't think this will do it for her, but we'll see in game the changes. Juno. Reboots. Now also increases the duration of glide boost by 25%. Enhancing reboots to be a more valuable mobility perk, allowing players to hover for longer and utilize the double jump reset. So this is like the Juno mobility one. Instead of like picking the other one, maybe you want to go with this one so you can just benefit from extra mobility. Might make her a little bit more fluid and would help you out a lot if you're playing specifically against heroes that are gonna try to focus you down in team fights quite a bit. So this is an interesting change. This just increases her survivability. Lifeweaver. Okay, expect big ones. Yeah. Like, whenever... Chat, it's been like so long, and Lifeweaver always gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 20, 30 changes. So many changes. And still not that strong. Let's see this one. Super Bloom. Damage increase from 30 to 40. Okay, a good step. Number of hits to trigger increase from 16 to 20. Window of time to land hits increase from 1.5 to 2.5 seconds. So, gonna be a little bit more forgiving, but I mean, you gotta land 4 more shots. I don't know with the mathematics and stuff. See how it's gonna feel like in game. Life Weaving. Bonus to Healing Blossom increased from 20 to 30. So a little bit of extra healing here. I mean, still gonna feel kind of, but let's see. Triggering Super Blossom can be challenging, so I'm making several changes to improve the consistency of the perk. I'm going to be trying out all of the perks in-game. Going to be posting a video of this a little bit later today or tomorrow. We'll see, in which I want to try out all the support perks that have been changed, / buffs, nerfs, whatever. And we're going to see exactly what this means. And Mercy, I think. Yes. Flash Heal. Cast time reduced from 0.875 to 0.4 seconds. The cast time has been shortened to make Flash Heal more responsive for use in emergency situations. Thank you. Bro, I feel like when I tried this Mercy perk out, I pressed the button a couple of times and they died. I was like, am I doing something wrong? And now they changed this, so it's going to feel a little bit more responsive. Because, you know, like, you cast it and before you were like waiting, boom. And now you're going to cast it, it's going to be, boom. Like a little bit faster. And also some bug fixes and some, bug fixes. That's literally it. So this is up. These are the changes for the mid-season 15. Gonna be trying out the sport ones in game. And please let me know in the comments what do you think about the changes. Till next time, ML7 out.